Hey lads, this is a guide how to get the secret slime serpent mount in Plaguefall. All you have to do is solo the last two bosses on heroic difficulty. I did that on my Protection Paladin. You can see the spec on the screen. Nothing too crazy, I didn't use any consumables or whatsoever, so let's get straight into it. The trash and the skips are easy, you can go straight to the third boss, Domina. There are two mechanics that you need to deal with. The first one is an ambush. You're going to get a blue circle around you and you're going to get stunned for 3 seconds. In order to deal with that, make sure to top yourself off before you get ambushed, and if you're low, you can use a defensive cooldown in order to get less damage. The other mechanic is the summon of the assassins, those grey circles on the ground. You need to reveal them very quickly by running over and fighting the boss over them. Some AoE might help as well. You have to reveal them first and then kill them as fast as possible because there's going to be a new batch spawning very quickly. Sometimes you might get ambushed and then get the assassins at the same time. Definitely save a defensive cooldown for that, and if everything goes wrong, you always have a bubble, you always have a lay on hands, so you should be able to survive very easily through that. There is also a third mechanic. The boss is going to cast a debuff on you, but you can cleanse that, so as soon as that happens, just cleanse it and you will be fine. Other than that, use your divine toe when the assassins are up, and of course use your wings to do more damage whenever that's up, so you can kill the boss faster. Righteous shield for AoE, word of glory to heal yourself, and you should be on your way to the next boss. Margrave also has two mechanics that you need to deal with. The first one is Infectious Rain. This is a cast that the boss does on you. You get a stacking debuff, and once you get to a 4, it's going to be ticking for a few more moments. But at 4, you can cleanse it, so you should not be taking that much damage from that. The other mechanic though is the one that you need to deal with much more carefully. Every now and then, the boss is going to summon spawns around it, and they will have that little circle in front of them. You need to stay in the circle in order not to take too much damage. This is easy to do as long as there is only one spawn up, so there are two strategies here. The first strategy, if you have enough DPS, you can kill each spawn and then DPS the boss in between. However, if you don't have enough DPS, you can try to burn down the boss very quickly to 66 and 33%, which triggers the second phase, and then the spawns are not going to have the circle in front of them anymore. They're going to chase you around and you can easily DPS them down. One thing to note here, if you get lucky and there are two spawns right next to each other, you can soak both of their circles because they're not going to be casting at the same time most of the time. So what I did was a mix of the two strategies. Initially I would try to DPS the adds down and keep up with them. If I saw that I was lacking behind, I would turn all of my DPS to the boss and try to turn it into the next phase. If the ad finishes its casting and there's no one in the circle, you will take some damage. It's not going to be fatal, but of course you have some immunities, you have laying hands, so you can use those to turn the boss quickly into the next phase. The phase 2 is actually very easy, just don't get hit by the tentacles around the room, and then of course kill the ads while waiting for the boss to pop up back again. Once you get to the last phase below 33%, the boss is going to come back, but he's not going to summon any more spawns. However, the tentacles are still going to be around, so just dodge those and DPS it down very quickly. It should be very easy to do that at this point. All you have to do next is run upstairs, try not to aggro the pack next to the mount, or just kill it if you do, and after that you just click on the mount and it's all yours. The mount actually goes straight into your collection, so don't look for it in your bags, just open the collection tab and you can mount it from there and then show up. Thank you very much for watching. You can see the full run at normal speed. There is a link in the description below if you're interested to do that, and if you manage to solo those two bosses in any other class or spec, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again and good luck!